Hey, what's up you guys, Me Comics here, and it's the 86th day. Holy sh! So yeah, it's been a week and a half and I did not update my my 100 days of making comics challenge. And yeah, I admit that there are some days that I did not do anything comic related. So I guess that means, drumroll, I failed. But hear me out, hear what I'm going to say. It's been 1 week and there's a lot of things happened. There's a lot of frustrations, there's a lot of sadness going on because, as I told you guys in my last video, I am going through finals. Yeah, last week I was close to finals and I'm doing a lot of things, and now it died down a bit. But yeah, hear me out. Like, I got a list. That what I did for each day, and I'm gonna summarize it to you guys. I would like to say again that I'm super sorry and I failed the challenge, but that doesn't mean that I can't update you guys again. I'm planning to update you guys still, even though I lost the challenge. Because it's a real shame if I don't finish what I've started, and it's I'm really tired of not finishing what I've started, because it's the story of my life, like ever since high school. As I told you in one of my videos, I don't finish personal projects that much, or most of the time, so I want to make it up. So yeah, still pushing through even though I think I failed. Yeah, day 78, did scouts and did game design as well, because for Wednesday, like, I always prepare for game design for the next day because it's 8 a.m. So yeah, I did game design and did some scouts. So basically that's it. For game design, like, I've been staying at school because I don't have Unity. We're using the software Unity to make our game, if you don't already know. So yeah, I don't have Unity in my laptop, so I have to stay in school to continue my project. Day 79, this is the day that I broke down, guys. Super sad that day. Super frustrated, like, yeah, I didn't even go to class, and I was also not feeling well. Super devastated because like, it hit me, like, all the projects that's been lying around, like scouts, some projects in my academics. It's like screaming in my head that like, finish, you're supposed to finish what you started, like, do it, the deadline. So yeah, I'm super bummed out about that. I cried in my bed, guys. Like, that was a super bad day. Like, I couldn't finish the environment comics because last week I promised that I should finish it, but I didn't, and because of other classes and this and comics and everything else, I just got overwhelmed, and yeah, I broke down and did not go to class, just to recollect myself, and that's that. Day 80. So this was the last art jam. I told you guys about this. Art jams is supposed to be a regular thing for drawing, so that's gonna be supposed to be every 2 weeks, but the officers decided that we advance it this time because finals is coming and people won't have time to do art jams anymore. So I guess that's a good move. The members are also doing their stuff during their personal break, I guess. So yeah, it's a good thing that it pushed through. And yeah, the last art jam, dudes, I swear, like, there's a lot of people, like, compared to art jam 2 and 1. More people came in because I think they heard that art jam is a pretty cool event. That was good. That was fine. Talked for a bit, like, gave tips, and also did scouts during the event. So Okay, I'm gonna summarize day 81 and 82. This is I think Saturday and Sunday. So I just did Scouts Adventures, and then my environment comics, because again I did not finish my environment comics. Its backgrounds are taking me a long time. So for day 81 and 82, this is Comic-Con, and I told you guys about this, that I'm gonna go to Comic-Con. This is Comic-Con Grande. It's one of the biggest Comic-Cons here in the Philippines. A lot of people joined, a lot of people went, but I didn't, because yeah, my academics are ganging up on me, and I had to do everything like one by one to not get overwhelmed, because the previous day I broke down, if you remember. So yeah, another tip from me, like don't procrastinate, I guess. Maybe time management. Yeah, I guess, like I'm telling myself this as well, because I really need to improve on that. So yeah, that's it. And also I think I needed that breather, because I think I couldn't handle it if ever I went to Comic-Con. So yeah. And also I did not go to Comic-Con because it's team building. I'm not sure if I told you guys about this, but the org Draw Inc. and Artelier did our team building in last Monday, Tuesday, and yeah, it was a blast. There was obstacles, there was group sharing, there was eating, there was talking to other people like we didn't know. So yeah, it was super fun. I think it was those were good days to find myself, I guess, and bond with other people, like share them my feelings, I guess. Yeah, and share my thoughts, share my opinions about what happened, why it got delayed, why I got demotivated, and I asked also about like what do they feel about like the whole fiasco, because it was a disaster. Like it's supposed to be our first release, but yeah, everybody was down. Like everybody did not like last week, because yeah, it's like a domino effect or butterfly effect. I'm not sure what effect that is, but if one person like if one person didn't do their part, like all the other members are gonna be affected. So yeah, I definitely got affected, and yeah, I shared my feelings about that. So it was a good day for me to release my feelings, express my frustrations from that disaster. So yeah, we're planning to pump it up, get that spark again, so that we would be up and running again, get up from our downfall. So there's always next term, and we're gonna have to really double our effort. So yeah, to catch up. Okay, day 85, shot a film yesterday. It's for my film class, obviously, and yeah, it's my finals in my film class, and it was super clutch, because oh yeah, it was like days, like 1 day or 2 days before that, when when my professor approved my topic, because the prof has to approve a topic before we jump in for our finals, because it's a documentary. It needs to be helpful to other people, like socially, I guess, and then yeah, it has to be something serious, non-fiction, but I'm gonna have a twist on that. So I'm gonna tell you guys about that later. Day 86, I finished the environment comics, so that's today. I just finished it like a while ago in the afternoon before I go to class. So yeah, I was 2 weeks late in my environment comics, and now I have to do the script for my finals in my 2D comics class. I had trouble thinking up a new story because actually I wanted to incorporate my old stories into this, because I have a pool of mini short stories, I guess, in my phone or in my laptop, but that didn't click on me. Like, I have to like a story like much more so that I could actually finish it, or I actually enjoy it. Because if I, you know, half-ass my story, like, then I'm gonna be not motivated to finish it, or maybe I'm gonna give up halfway because I don't like the story and I don't have a reason to fight for it, you know. So yeah, that's that. My professor like really helped me on it, because, you know, I had trouble thinking up a concept. And yeah, I wrote down like a few like ideas, or like I wrote a brainstorm like map, or like, what do you call it, like mind map or ideas map, I'm not sure. But yeah, drew that, written that, and you know, my prof helped me. So maybe I'm gonna make like a comic about burnout. So basically that's me last week, or like this week up till finals. So yeah, basically I'm gonna talk about myself, or like express myself through this comic by explaining my burnout, but I'm gonna twist it. I'm not gonna actually tell about my life. Like, it's not an autobiographical comic. It's something like that, but different. Basically that's the theme, like burnout, like overcoming it. But it's gonna, you know, I'm gonna think up of a character and a different setting, so that you know, it's still fantasy, like it's still like different, unique maybe. Yeah, that's it. I guess that's it for the whole week. I'm really sorry again for failing, but I couldn't help it, guys. Like, there's a lot of work, a lot of things to think about last week, and yeah, I had to take up first my academics rather than this challenge, because as much as I want to accomplish this challenge, I have to do what's more important first, academics, obviously. So I've been working my ass off, and yeah, definitely I want to say that I got burnt out at some point. I have to admit that, you know, I had to take a break on the, some of these days, like day 85, and you know, sometimes when I work, like, it's not maybe it's 30 minutes max, but you know, it's maybe less than that. Yeah, man, like, I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to excuse my way out of this, you know. It's just work just piling on top of me, like one after the other. So yeah, that sucked. Hopefully this is just gonna be this week, and for the next weeks, you know, I'm still back on track, but maybe I'm gonna update just weekly. I guess it's 2 weeks left or 3 weeks left. It's day 86. You do the math. Again, reminding that I have to do my finals first, and this is just you know, a second priority. So yeah, as much as I want to you know, make comics every day, like do progress every day, still have to do work, still have to go back to my life, college responsibilities. I want to share more thoughts about what happened, but I want to you know, limit this video because it's I think it's getting too long. So that's it for today. Wish me luck on my finals, and thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for understanding. This is my second time doing this 100 days, and I still failed, but you know, it's okay, it's fine. It's just whatever. It's just a challenge. It's I think it won't define me. That's it. You know. Don't know what else to say. See you on the next video. Peace out.